Good afternoon, everybody. I'm gonna go ahead and get started and kind of walk you through the process of what we're doing with the virtual PLC and walk you through why we're here. My name is Ryan Mitchell. I'm an instructional specialist at NEFEC. I will be handling the math PLCs that are going to be online, and my counterpart in this project is Denise Harshbarger, who's a science specialist at NEFEC. Say hello, Denise.
Hello, Denise.
Just so you're aware, we are recording this session so that our participants that couldn't be here can check back in and see this. So you are being recorded, so that is going to be out there for your fellow virtual PLC mates, for lack of a better term. The purpose behind this PLC is to allow you the opportunity to participate with other teachers in subject areas that are the same as what you have as far as preps go. So we have 5 PLCs. We have Algebra 1, Geometry, and Algebra 2 for math. We have Biology and Chemistry. Our goal at NEFEC is to not only put you in communication with people from other districts to help you guys share resources, but also to moderate some of the conversations that you guys need to have and provide you with resources and information that will help you prepare your students for the standards and assessments that are coming up. What I'd like to do now is kind of walk you through what the course looks like, show you how to access some things and allow you to kind of get started. And if you have any questions for Denise or myself, we'll be here. And then once that's done, we're good to go and you guys are free to get started. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you. If you have any questions, just holler out at me and we'll answer them to the best of our ability. Okay. So what you see is the NEFEC website, and to get to this, we're going to be using what's called a Moodle course to do the virtual PLC. The first thing you'll need to do is to sign in up in the upper right-hand corner, which is exactly the same as when you sign in to register for a training. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And click sign in, and once I do that, I'll see that this changes to my NEFEC instead of a sign in insignia. So there's 2 ways to get to our course. You can use the drop down menu and select Moodle, or you can select the Moodle logo, which is on the front which is on the front of the NEFEC homepage. So I'm going to go ahead and click there, and that's going to take me to a screen that looks like this. Now, you're not going to see all of the courses that I have because I'm enrolled in facilitating quite a few, as you will see. But what you're going to look for is called the Hard to Staff PLC. So I'm going to go ahead and click in there. And when it comes up, you will see that we have gone in and categorized these based on the subjects that we're offering for this PLC. So there's Algebra 1, Geometry, Algebra 2, and Biology and Chemistry are down towards the bottom. And keep in mind that yours is going to look a little bit different than mine, simply because of the rights I have as far as editing and hit the wrong button, as far as editing and facilitating this process. So I'm going to go into Algebra 1 to show you what it looks like. So to get into that, if I was an Algebra 1 teacher, I would just click Algebra 1. And underneath Algebra 1, I would see a link for Algebra 1 support. And this is where all of the information will be housed. If you want to start a discussion topic yourself, you are free to click Add a New Discussion Topic and post it. Denise and I will be facilitating it, and we'll hopefully engage all of the other participants in the conversation as well. We will also post resources here that we get in our travels or that we create or that we come across to hopefully help make your job as a teacher a little bit easier. Under each one of the subjects that we've started for the virtual PLC, we've kind of started an introduction thread where we've given you 5 things we'd like for you to do. We want you to tell us what your name is. We'd like for you to tell us what school you work at. And then we want you to share one success you've experienced in teaching your subject this year. What's one challenge you've experienced in teaching your subject this year? And what is one thing you would wish to gain as a result of your participation in this virtual PLC? And that can be for your growth as a teacher, for your growth as with your students, anything in general. We're up for anything, so we can hopefully guide this experience to where it's very meaningful for each of you. To reply to this thread, you'll see a reply button over on the right. You can click reply and it turns into just a regular discussion board. You can edit your message there and answer those questions for us. And hopefully we'll continue to get more and more people involved. And as the year goes on, we'll post threads that we would like for you to respond to. We'll communicate with you via email, and hopefully you'll begin to get notifications as these things post. Our goal is to also not flood your inbox with emails as much as possible, so we'll figure out the best way to communicate with you as we go through the course. Denise, am I forgetting anything here?
I don't think so. I think the biggest thing is just please participate. Please feel free to give us feedback, ask the questions that you need to ask, because really this is all about capitalizing on the consortia approach. So your school district is part of NEFEC, and NEFEC is a consortia of a bunch of districts who come together, to work collaboratively so that everybody can benefit from the experience, but especially so students can benefit from the experience. So we want to make sure that we're meeting your needs. So please don't be shy about letting us know what your needs are, and be as specific as possible. Ryan and I are both pretty involved at the state level in of FSA information and new science standard information. So we've got access to a lot of new and pertinent resources that can definitely help you with your instruction. So feel free to ask the questions that you need to ask.
Awesome. If you have other staff members that may or may not be aware of this opportunity that fit in those categories, please share their names with us. Let them know about this. And again, this is not something we want to do to kind of burden your time, but to do as you see necessary. But we believe that this is the future of where PLCs are going, and we really want to, as Denise said, take advantage of our role as a consortia in supporting you when it's convenient for you. Does anybody have any questions that Denise or I could possibly answer right now?
No, not
Could you
right.
go back? I have a question. Could you go back over the process of signing in?
Sure.
Into Moodle?
Sure. Are you familiar with logging into NEFEC to sign in for the for PDs and things?
Is it the same across the board?
Yes. Yes. So when you log in to register for a training, you'll make sure you click there, and then I'll take you through how to find the Moodle real quick. Okay. So I'm going to share my screen again, and so in the upper right-hand corner is where I signed in, and you can do a drop down to the Moodle, or you can click the Moodle login underneath Florida Gateway College. Either way will get you there. Once you click that, you will pop up to a screen somewhat similar to what I have now. You obviously won't see as many courses, and you'll be looking for the hard to staff PLC.
Okay.
And once you do that, that will take you in to find what subject area you teach. If you have any of the technical difficulties with things like this, please don't hesitate to email myself or Denise, and if we can't answer it, we'll get you an answer just as fast as we possibly can. We have a very good e-learning team that does great in supporting us as we roll out these initiatives. Did that answer your question? Did that help?
Yes.
Okay. Awesome. Awesome. Well, if you guys don't have any more questions, we do appreciate your involvement in this process. And if there's anything at all that we can do to help you in your role as a teacher, please don't hesitate to let us know.
All right.
All right, you'll hear from us soon. We'll be sending out an email with some more invitations. So you'll hear from us soon.
Y'all have a great rest of the day and great rest of the week, and we'll see you soon.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks, Ryan.